No, but I'm here. This is probably, like I said, this is probably one of my most consistent spots. I'll go in cycles. Sometimes it's like every week for months and months and months. Then I'll go other places. But yeah, but you're always welcome to come and speak to me. I don't mind.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you don't mind me speaking with you.
You have a church home?
A church home? I have a few.
You
I have a few.
All right.
Trinity Baptist Church.
Oh yeah.
Faith Life Tabernacle.
A. Lincoln James.
Yes. Reverend A. Lincoln James. He's the one who baptized me when I was 4 years old.
Good stuff.
Yes.
So you grew up in the church. All right, cool.
Well, yes, I've known my father since my birth. I told you this.
But I asked you physically or spiritually.
Well, I don't remember being born physically.
Okay.
I only remember being born spiritually.
So you do, okay. Well, that's why because like I said, some people will say that they've
My father told me he had 2 birthdays. He told me on 2 different days and 2 different years when I was a kid, and I was always confused. Why do you say you have 2 birthdays? And then when I got older, I realized, he's talking about when he was born again was his 2nd birthday.
So do you evangelize at all? Do you ever? Because you'd be pretty good at it.
I believe I've been doing it all day.
To me?
Well, not just to you. I mean, this is more like a conversation. This is like a conversation about God.
But if you're bold about talking about the scriptures and your faith, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, God didn't give us a spirit of fear.
That's right.
I believe that's in the Word as well, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, good stuff.
But no.
And I'm not ignoring you. I'm also on a time crunch anyway.
I know you're not. Me too. I have a parent-teacher conference right up the street in about 40 minutes.
Oh, for your kid?
Yeah.
Good
she goes to MLK. And one thing that I want to say, and I really want to make it clear, Brother Eric.
Yeah.
I want to encourage you in what you're doing.
Cool. Yeah.
I really do.
No, that's all good.
And I don't believe that there's any negative in between us.
No.
When I speak, it is only to test the spirit, to make sure and to see what there is.
No, it's just when you said, well, where is he?
Because you must know.
Yeah.
You have to know where he is.
You got to admit though, man, scoffers will make that statement a lot. And so when you're...
If you have ears, you will hear the truth.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you have eyes, you'll see the truth.
Absolutely.
Scoffers will scoff.
No, but if you say the same thing, because Scripture says don't give the appearance of evil. And so when and I'm not saying
evil is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh my God.
It has to be. It has to be.
What are you talking about? You study a lot of philosophy, don't you?
No.
You sound like real...
No, evil has...
Do you do open mic night with poetry?
No.
You don't?
No. Evil has to be... You're trying to pin me to something.
Oh,
but my words are very clear.
All right.
Listen, was it not Jesus who said if you remove the speck from your eye before you can remove the plank from your brother's eye? Well, I say to that, and this is what scholars who study scripture have come to. Evil is in your eye. You see the plank in your brother's eye. Well, let me finish the sentence.
Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
You see the plank in your brother's eye because there's a speck in your eye. If I have one dot in my eye, my whole vision will be blurred. So when I remove the speck from my eye, my vision is clear. That's what scripture was saying. That's what Jesus was saying when he said, remove the speck from the plank from your eye first. Then you can get the speck from your brother's eye.
I'm going to disagree about evil's in the eye of the beholder, because subjective truth, you can do whatever. It's objective truth.
Well,
you got to go by
in the context of what you just said to me as far as appearing evil. I cannot.
But that's what the Bible says.
I can't control
the scriptures say
if evil
don't
is
give the appearance of evil. I'll give you an example.
What have I done that appeared evil?
That's what I was explaining to you. I'll give you an example. If I tell like a child to stay away from this, like don't touch this, and they do this. Isn't that the appearance of evil?
What did I do
I was
that
telling
appeared
you.
evil?
Well, I was saying when scoffers
what
and
did I do?
Let me finish. When scoffers and mockers have come, and they always, I explain to them the scriptures, they say, well, where is he? Where is he? And so you were doing that.
So you're bringing someone else's intention. You're bringing a past experience into an experience that's happening right here.
Sure.
Hold on.
But if you knew where he is, you even said you knew where he was.
I do.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I would say to that though. As far as the eyes. in what you see.
But
Hold on.
But it's not about the. It's not. I think you're missing the point.
Oh, I haven't made a point.
Yes, your point before.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
It's about 2 to 3 sentences that I want to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Now,
I'm just checking the time. I'm not ignoring you.
All right.
So I gotta get back to work.
Now, when I say, well, we're all doing the work of the Lord, when I ask you, where is he?
Yeah.
And you say, that reminds you of something from the past of scoffers. Well, what you're doing, you're bringing from your inner vision, your inner world, your mind's eye, you're bringing a past experience, and it's clouding what's happening right now. And so what you see is not me. You see someone else who was scoffing. You see someone else. I smiled at you, I stopped.
Yeah.
And I do know Christ, and I would like to speak with you about him. And so when I ask you, well, where is he? Where is he? And what do you know? It's the same questions that you were presenting to me. Do I know who the Father is? Do I know who the Son is? Am I born again? Do I believe? Well, I've been asked these questions by Pharisees and hypocrites as well. So we can bring in from our past experience and directly cover what's happening now.
Sure.
Or we can see what's happening right now. So when I say I haven't done anything evil, and any appearance of evil is not coming from my actions. Not at all. Not at all.
But that's your subjective analysis as well. Just like you're analyzing me that I'm bringing stuff.
Well, no, that's what you just said. You have to be bringing it. If you said, well, usually in the past, that's not the present right now. So that's something that's brought.
And I gave you the verse. And you admit that scoffers say that, right?
Scoffers say whatever they will say.
But they do say that. You know atheists always, that's their favorite line.
I don't know if that's their favorite line. I think their favorite line is probably that he doesn't exist.
No. Well,
now, in the Bible...
Well, that's what they state. But
in the Bible, I believe it was Nicodemus who asked Jesus how to be born again.
Yeah.
Now, that's something that a scoffer might ask, right? But Nicodemus was not a scoffer. He was genuinely asking Christ, how should I be born again?
He had been born again. You have been.
Jesus Christ asked his disciples, who do you say I am?
But if you've already been born again, why are you asking me, how do you get born again?
I'm asking to test your spirit to see.
So, I mean...
There's only one way to know.
So it's okay for you to test my spirit, but I can't test your spirit?
You are testing it. You are.
I can't test yours? So you seem to get kind of like, you're bringing past stuff in.
Well, because you said what I was doing was evil. We're doing the same thing.
I didn't say that.
You said it has the appearance of evil.
I said it has the appearance of evil. I didn't say it was evil. But it seems like you want to test me. But when I test you,
steel sharpens steel. Correct.
But you're not. But if you're saying stuff that you know, like,
and you're saying what you know, you're testing my spirit. Correct.
No, I just wanted to know if you're born again, because usually, like I said, when I gave you the verse, when people ask questions like that, they have not been born again. So that's why I was asking.
And then you follow up with.
And then like you said, you've always known your Father
since
you've been born.
And then you test that.
I wanted to.
But didn't you test it?
Listen, man. I let you talk. Let me talk. That's why I asked you. Well, what do you mean? And then you kept saying, well, I don't remember my...
Well, I told that's a clear answer.
Yes or no?
That's a clear answer. I don't remember my birth, my physical birth.
But like I said, as long as you have been born, as long as you believe in Jesus for your salvation, awesome. That's because the cults teach a works-based salvation.
We're not speaking about cults. We're speaking about one thing.
No, I understand. No, but my goal is the gospel out there. That people hear the gospel, they receive the gospel,
and that's
that they're
exactly
born again.
What we're speaking about.
Well, absolutely. But you were saying about you were talking about how are you born again?
But
how are you doing that?
That's a question. You can't be afraid to answer.
I'm not answering that, but then I answered it. Then you kept, well, where's Jesus?
Well, yes.
If you don't know where Jesus is, that's why I was saying we got a problem.
Well, I didn't say I didn't know. I want to know what you say.
But usually, if you
how
know
would I know?
If you know where Jesus is,
how would I know